Today is Sunday, and I'm gonna make the dogs some chicken. I thought while I was at it, we'll try something new today. I'm gonna do some chicken thighs with bone in, skin on. I don't usually do that, but had it on sale, pretty good price. So, but first I wanted to thank everybody for checking out my channel for the past 6 years and all the subscribers. Yesterday was Saturday, and it was the day that I started this channel 6 years ago. And you know, I don't do a lot on here, but it's, you know, I enjoy it, and I appreciate everybody who is a subscriber and those that just come by, you know, every now and then and just check out the channel and everything. So appreciate that, appreciate it a lot. So anyway, I didn't celebrate yesterday because we went and celebrated my birthday early. I'll be 60 years old next week, and so we went out with some friends and did that instead. But this is what we're doing today. We're going to do some grilling, and I want to show you something. Check this out. I don't usually do this. Got my grill going there, but look at this. That's the temperature in the shade, y'all. Yeah, we got like a heat index of 105 today. So, yeah. But this is what we're doing. We are doing some chicken thighs. Of course, I got chicken for the dogs. Doing chicken thighs, bone in with skin on. And I've just, you know, cut off excess or whatever. And they've been sweating with some Poppy's chicken seasoning. And we're gonna try this. I've never tried this before. Mile High Guy barbecue. Scott over there at Mile High Guy. I got this from him a while back. I've tried his Sweet Reaper. Sweet Reaper is awesome. Never tried this sweet and tangy. So we're gonna put this on this chicken here after it cooks up a little bit, and try it out and see how it goes. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be great. His stuff is always good, in my opinion. And so we could try it out. Yeah, so that's what we got going on today. Stay tuned. So hey, in case you're wondering, ingredients on the sweet and tangy. We've got nutritional factor here, and ingredients. There's his website there, Mile High. Actually, that's his email address. I will put down his Etsy store in the description where you can order this. Like I say, I've never had it, but I'm sure it's gonna be good. Oh, his other stuff's good. So yeah, cool. Wife was nice enough to set me up a little fan here to cool me off in my chair while I'm checking the temperatures on all this stuff. She's a good woman. Yeah. I'm using old coals in the bottom and put some new on the top there from the last cook. Don't know how this is going to work because I can't adjust the bottom vents in this, even though I've got the parts to fix this, but it locked up on me again. Damn, that wind's blowing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have an issue with heat control, but I need to fix that. I got the parts, so yeah, look out for a future video on that. So hey, what's going on? We're back getting ready to throw this chicken on the grill, and I'm gonna do something different. I usually cook chicken anyway, you know, whatever I'm doing with it. I usually cook it on indirect all the time, and then sometimes I'll sear it, you know, once it gets up to temp or pretty close to it. But I was watching a video, Russ over at Smokey Barbecue, and he was showing a different way of doing it. He says he's been doing it this way ever since he was a kid, and you know, of course I grew up doing barbecue on my own. Nobody really showed me how to do stuff, so I just kind of learned everything on my own. But that's the good thing about, you know, seeing other people do things differently and trying them and see how they turn out. So I'm gonna I'll put a link to his video If I'm not mistaken, it's called Classic Barbecue Chicken, and he shows the way he does it on his grill. And I'm gonna try to do the same thing. I'm basically gonna cook it on direct heat, just flipping it and flipping it and flipping it the whole time until it almost comes to temp, and then put it on indirect side, and then put the barbecue sauce on it then, and then let it come up to about, I like my chicken like 180, 185, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that's where he pulled his off. But this is dark meat chicken thighs, so you can take it up to higher than that if you want. But so yeah, shout out to him. I'm gonna try this and see how it turns out. But yeah, that's a good thing about YouTube. You can see what other people are doing and try it and see if it works for you. So yeah, let's get this stuff on. And I'm not going to record the whole flipping deal because I'm just going to sit here and just watch it and just, flip it and flip it, and I'm just going to go from there. Yeah. Appreciate you sticking around. Thanks. So I got this temp a little bit higher than 450, but I just took some chicken off of here, so I had the grill open to begin with, and of course now his the grill that he was using was adjustable. This is not adjustable. So we're going to see how this works out. I'm just going to put this on, and we're just going to continue to flip it back and forth until it gets up to temp, and try not to burn it. Like I said, we're going to probably take these up to 160, something like that. One thing that I should have done was I should have sprayed this grate down. I think I'm going to lose a bunch of my seasoning too. Now let me hit this with some spray. I don't think it's going to do a lot of good because it's on direct, but I'd like to cut my chicken down to a minimum of sticking. I'm just going to kind of watch our flare-ups here, and I tell you what, that poppy smells amazing on that heat. So we're just going to continue to do this. Like I say, I'm not going to record the whole time, but we'll bring you back here when these things get up to a little bit better temperature, and I'll take you along then. So my fire started to get away from me a little bit, so I moved these over here on indirect and shut the lid down on it. Of course, this Weber is not adjustable, and all this fat drippings from this chicken, this dark meat, falling right over top of these hot coals, and she started to flare up a little bit. So I just kind of put them over here to the side, closed the lid down for about 10 minutes. Now we just opened her back up, and we're just gone back to our flipping again. One thing I have noticed is this skin is getting a little bit crispy. Not crispy, but it almost, well, it is. It's kind of burning up, and I think it's from those from all of that seasoning that I had on it. I wasn't planning on cooking these this way, and I kind of wish I hadn't went really high with the seasoning, you know, soaking them down real good with that poppies. But yeah, they say the skin's not good for you anyway, so we're just going to leave it on as a protectant. And what I might do is when I move them over to indirect before applying the barbecue sauce, I think I'll add a little bit more poppies to it, maybe remove some of this skin and see if I can get some up on the chicken itself before I coat it. And I might even pull the skin off all the way, because to be honest with you, I don't think that's going to be edible. But we'll continue on, see if the fire's starting to get away from me again a little bit. See them flames coming up. And we're going to pull these over here to the side again. And I think now would be a good time to take some temps, just to kind of get an idea of where we're at. 130. I hit a bone there. That was 160 something. That was 145. 130. Get them over here, 160. So yeah, we're getting pretty close here. I think what I might do is put them back over here for just a couple more minutes. Yeah, so we'll bring you back over here in a few minutes. We'll be back. So hey, I ran into a little problem. In case you're wondering about the video quality, my phone, which is what I was using the first portion of this, shut down on me because it said it got too hot. It's like about 105 degrees heat index out here today, and I didn't even know the phone would do that. It just I was recording and it came up and said, sorry, need to cool off or we're going to continue, and the whole phone shut down. So I took the phone in the house and broke out my camcorder. So we're going to continue to cook with the camcorder, assuming that doesn't get hot. Like I say, I've never run into this before. So yeah, so over to the grill. Yeah, this temperature has been a little bit hard to maintain, but all of these have temped. I moved them over to the side where my phone kind of crapped out, and well, like, depending on where you poke it at, we're kind of in the 170 range, which was a little bit hotter than what I wanted. But what we're going to start doing now, we're going to start taking this Mile High barbecue sauce, and we're going to start applying barbecue sauce on here. Excuse me, I got stuff flying all over the place because the wind's starting to kick up. I was going to put some more poppies on here, but I think I'm just going to leave it as is. And I think I'm just going to use this Mile High. And we're just going to apply this. About every 10 minutes or so. Tell you what, sweating bullets out here. If you're out in this kind of weather, make sure you hydrate heavily. Especially if you're doing any kind of work, which today was supposed to be a working day for me, but I walked out the house this morning and got hit like a brick wall with this heat. I was like, no thank you. I'm just going to put some of this under this skin here. Like I say, I believe that skin's not going to be very tasty anyway. Try to get some up under there. Tell you what, this Mile High smells really, really good. I can smell the sweetness of it. I'm just going to pull these back a little bit from the heat. And we're just going to let these sit about 10 minutes, and then we'll come back and reapply. Do the same thing over again. Oh, I missed a little place right there. Alrighty, so we'll be back in 10, y'all. Alrighty, so it's been about 15 minutes. These look really, really good. That sauce is some kind of good. I'm just going to take a temperature reading here real quick. I know I've only done this twice. About 170, 175. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to add another coat on these. Flip them over and coat them again, and we're going to let them go another 10 more minutes. These are looking really amazing though. I'm gonna get y'all close up here in a minute. This barbecue sauce smells totally awesome, if I must say so myself. I'll get this skin flipped back over. Alrighty, we've been hitting around 400 degrees on their temperature. We're going to let these go about another 15 minutes, and I think that's going to be about it. So we'll be back in a little bit. It's actually starting to rain. I can't believe this. Oh my gosh. There's a rain cloud over top of me. Alright, we'll be back anyway. Alright, so it's been another 10 minutes. We'll take some more temps here. And we're hanging around at 176. That's 171. 170. I think my coals are starting to peter out on me. I'd like to get the temperature up more if I could, but let's open this up all the way and see if we can temperature just a little bit hotter. I'd like to go a little bit hotter than 170, 75 on these. So, but like I said, my coals are starting to go down on me. So we're going to open up all the vents. Of course, the bottom vents open because I can't move those. And see if we can get these a little bit hotter. Higher internal temp anyway. So I just checked these and they're like at about 175 still. I like the form be a little bit higher on internal temperature. So I've been hanging around 400 degrees with 3/4. The vent closed on the top. I just opened them up all the way. I think my coals are starting to peter out on me. So I'm going to see if I can maybe get the temperature up. I was kind of rocking earlier 600 degrees when I was cooking the dog's chicken. And I don't really want to add no more charcoal to it because they're just about done. So I've just got everything cranked up, and I'm going to see if I can just get the temperature up as high as I can. Maybe get these to, I'd like to see them up to about 290. I mean, not 290, listen to me. That's what the outside temperature is here. No, I'd like to see them get up to about 190 is what I'd like. So we're just going to see what happens and then kind of go from there. So we'll bring you back in a little bit. So hey there, I wasn't getting this temperature up. It was hanging around 400 degrees even with the vent open all the way on the top and the bottom. So I want to show you all a little secret. I'm about 500 now, well, about 550 almost. It's still climbing. I want to show you all a little secret, and most of y'all probably know about this. You take your lid and just cock it so that the vent is open like that. Just a little bit. You just kind of tilt it back and set it just a little bit back. That allows a little bit more air to get in there to get them coals fired up again, or gives you extra air of what's needed. Yeah, we're about 185 now. I like to see 190, but you know, I think this is going to be sufficient right here. That one there's almost 190. That one there's 189. So the two on the right are the. I got a little bit of salsa left over here. No sense in letting it go to waste. It's just a little teeny bit in there. I'm going to hit these one more time. I'll tell you what, this stuff looks incredible. I'm going to be honest with y'all. These are probably, from what I'm seeing, these are probably going to be some of the best barbecue chicken. And I'm just going to take this as a guess of what I'm seeing, if not the best chicken I've ever cooked, just by looking at this. Okay, I'm gonna go get a plate. Give y'all a little close up here. These smell as good as they look. I'm gonna tell you what. I hope I'm just patting myself on the back here. All right, I'm gonna go get a plate. Be back in a second. Alrighty, I'm gonna let these cool for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna take them in the house. It's a little bit cooler in the house than what it is out here. I'm gonna take these in the house and let them set for about 10 minutes before I sink my teeth into these things. Alrighty. I'll tell you what, it smells amazing. Cut into this and give me a big old bite here. And I'll tell you what, this thing is it's so bright out here I can't even see. This thing is like, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Hold on. This thing is like really moist and really juicy. This thing looks simply amazing. Let's try this. Alrighty, let's give this a shot here. Oh my God. First, let me say, this barbecue sauce is awesome. This is barbecue sauce. I'm gonna tell you what. I was always a Sweet Baby Ray's fan. I'll tell you what, Scott. This stuff's killer. Really digging this. Next. This thing is so juicy. This is the... I could just smell it when I was cooking it. This is some of the best chicken I've ever cooked. Hands down. I'm going to go over here and get this whole thing. I think it's... This thing is just... It is cooked to perfection. Look at this. It is cooked to perfection. This thing just falls apart. Look at that. It is hotter than what I expected though. It is moist. I'm gonna tell you what. Rush, your way of cooking is a whole lot better than the way I've been doing it all these years. I'm gonna tell you what. This is just simply amazing, folks. I'm gonna try some of that skin. Skin is somewhat less to be desired, but overall, check out Scott's Etsy store. Get you some of this. If you've never tried this method, try it. This is changing my way of cooking on the grill. For sure. Bite through all the way. That stuff's awesome. I appreciate y'all watching. Shout out Scott. Mile High Bbq. And to Russ over at Smokey Red Barbecue. I'll put links in their channel. If you don't already know them, I think most people that subscribe to my channel know who these guys are, but Amazing. Thanks. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till next time, keep on smoking. So hey, I was sitting down finishing my second piece of this awesome chicken that I cooked at my editing table, getting ready to download this video. And I was thinking as I was eating this chicken, there's some changes that I think that I will be making, and I just kind of wanted to let y'all know some things that I think I should have done with this cook. And I'll probably do this the next time because I think it will turn out better than what it did, if that can even be done. It was so good. But here's what I'm thinking. I'm so used to cooking indirect all the time and not over direct coals because I do a lot of smoking, and that's done on indirect. And like I said, this was a different method of cooking for me that I am used to. And I kind of thought about this as the chicken was cooking on the grill, and the excuse me, and that skin was starting to char up really bad. And I think the next time I do this cook, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook the chicken with no seasoning on it. If I do any seasoning, I will put it under the skin. But I don't even know if I would do that. Like I said, this is kind of trial and error. But I think what I would do is cook the chicken over the hot coals, and then when you go to put it on indirect, then put the seasoning on it and let the seasoning set up, and then put your barbecue sauce on it. I don't know if that would make a difference or not. Let me know what your thoughts are, and then that way, maybe that skin wouldn't get burned up as bad, and maybe it wouldn't make a difference anyway because that Weber's not adjustable. I could put the coals not in the basket and just let them sit in the bottom and try that. But that's just kind of my thought process on that anyway, is to not season it until after I get it to the desired internal temperature that I want, and then put it on indirect, and then put some smoke on it then, and then glaze it every 10 minutes like I did after that. And maybe the chicken might have a better taste with the seasoning part, because I pretty much think I cooked the seasoning off, doing it the way I did. But I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are on something like that. Like I said, this is the first time I've done it. The next time I do this, and I will be doing this again because this method is awesome. The chicken was so moist. I've never cooked chicken like that before, except for these breasts that I cook on indirect, but I do them hot and fast. I do them like at 600 degrees, if not hotter. And this was done temperature-wise between 350 400. That's kind of what it was. So yeah, just wanted to throw that out there. So again, I appreciate y'all watching as always. This video is probably going to be kind of long. I don't know, but it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe. As always, appreciate you watching, and keep on smoking. Thanks a lot.